Tanzite Rainier decking system can install directly on a flat roof without any pedestals or additional work. The biggest advantage is that the majority of the water, and all of the debris, stays on top of the stone where you can easily clean it off. No more little trees growing out from under your stone, or forks getting lost underneath. If needed, first lay a woven fabric protection layer over the membrane. A simple woven landscape fabric often works well. Then install the edge restraint around any exposed perimeters, if any, checking that the finished height is the height of the stone. If possible, leave one side without the edge restraint for now. The edge restraint can be cut to go between railing, if needed. Now slide an end gasket into both sides of the first stone. Then slide one into each of the next stones, as you slide one into each other. Cut the Tanzite stones to length, as needed, to fit the surface. Once you have the row laid out, then slide the joint gasket into the groove of the stones. Then slide that row into the edge restraint. If you are setting the stone against a wall, simply cut off the protruding edge from the gasket. Start the next row using a piece cut into 1/3. Then the next row will start with the leftover of that piece, being 2/3. Then go back to starting with a full piece and repeat this process all the way across of the deck. Alternatively, you can start with a piece cut in half to have a 1/2 offset pattern instead. Rip cut the final stone to fit into the side of the wall. Keep the final stone at least 1/4 inch off of the wall. Then caulk the gap between the final stone and the wall. Now install the final piece of edge restraint on the side of the deck. Since the Tanzite stone lays directly on the membrane, you can also lead against artificial turf that lays on the same membrane, glued to the woven protection fabric. In the same fashion, you could also leave the Tanzite stone next to rocks, creating a rock garden on your roof. Tanzite's Rainier collection of stone creates an easy-to-install patio for your rooftop that also gives you amazing design alternatives to truly create a unique space on your rooftop patio. Best of all, it'll be low maintenance and easy to keep clean since every time you rinse it off you'll be removing the debris and not trapping it below the stones.